Okay, microphone should be working. Yes. Is it too low? All right, testing. Should be fine, right? I hope so. No, I'm gonna actually try and listen. Because oh no. Good, I think morning, right? It's morning to me, but it could be any time of day. Can I hear myself? Hello. Did I mess with the mic too much? Oh my god, is there something wrong with the internet? No. It's reasonable, actually. Oh wow, that's really reasonable. I think, right? Because I tried to fix a bunch of stuff and they seem to be fixed. Yeah. Awesome. So, hi, hello. I feel like I never do intros, so let's try and do an intro. Can the face tracker not see me? You can see me, right? Bop. Okay. Hello, hi. Good morning, I think. Good time of day, whatever it is. I guess my name is CL. Why am I so unsure today? It is a Friday on my time zone, but it could be a Thursday on yours. And we're here too. Ta-da! Title is wrong. Let's fix the title. We're here to study HuggingFace AI Agents course. And this one, as seen in the title, is small agents. So we had the introduction last week and I did the quiz. We had the why should we choose small agents, and I was here building agents that use code, but I wanted to start here to, make it fancy. So yeah, I don't think I started this one because I remember being like, oh no, this is too long. I'm lazy to do this. And yeah, my goal for today, can we reach quiz 2? Okay, I'm gonna cough and mute myself. Nice. Okay. Yeah. Since the last stream, I did fix a few stuff, so I hope the mic is nice. I hope the gate stuff is not too messed up, and I hope that I can control things better, because I think I should be able to. Yeah. Awesome. Also, I think the phone is not going to go to sleep because that's something that I worked on fixing. Anyway, we should start. So this one has a code section that I actually copied, so it's already in my drive. If I run it, it should somehow hopefully work. If it doesn't, then it's a skill issue on my side. As in, I don't have, I guess, capacity. So code agents are the default agent type in small agents. Yes, we did say that small agents is a code agent first thingy, right? Because there are like JSON ones, this one here, and then there's the one that does code. So small agents is a code agent. I remember that part. They generate Python tool calls to perform actions, achieving action representation that are efficient, expressive, and accurate. What happened? Hopefully nothing. was good. Okay. I think an app updated itself and it just scared me. Okay. Their streamlined approach reduces the number of required actions of coding. Okay. Hello. Back? Oh wait, was I away? Because I did BRB for a second. Hello, hi. What's up? Hi, coffee. Hi. I think I tried to fix some of the mic issues. Let me know if it sounds better or not. Also, I made it lower so that there are less P annoyances. Maybe S's? Mostly P's. P's were the one that were annoying me. Simplifies. So their streamlined approach reduces the number of required actions, simplifies complex operations, and enables reuse of existing code functions. That one is supposed to be like a good thing. We'll see. Small agents provide a lightweight framework for building code agents implemented in approximately 1,000 lines of code. Small agents itself is 1,000 lines of code, right? Okay. Cool. So we looked at the fact that do I need to zoom in more? I can try. The fact that there is this back and forth, a motorcycle is passing, and you can probably hear it. That this back and forth between oh my god, it's so loud. Come on, man. Anyway, think, action, environment, think, environment. So wait, this is action, not think, but you get the point. Like there's a lot of back and forth, but here you get the think, the action is the code, you get the answer from the code, from the environment, and then you give the answer to the human. So yeah, it saves that. Yep. Hopefully that means less GPU is required. I don't know, because all of the back and forth means less actions, right? So this is from this paper. Executable code actions elicit better LLM agents. I'm guessing if it's from the small agents framework, then it should be from HuggingFace, right? Right? Oh my god, no, it's not fixed. I thought it was fixed. No, I literally downloaded an app to keep my phone's screen awake, and it didn't. So that failed. Cool. Yeah. I don't know if these are from which country. Librarian bot. Okay, fix this. Typo and Fic 1. Who are these people? Minstrel? Okay. This guy has... Okay, nothing to do with HuggingFace apparently. Cool. Multiple organizations, open hands. These are people. Good for them. Alrighty. So if we want to learn more about why code agents are effective, we can check out this guide from the small agents documentation. I'm not planning on doing that, but I'll just take a look. Nice. I think we just went through this, didn't we? Almost. Sorta. Because like there's a Y code agents here, and even we had a Y small agents. So in a multi-step agent process, the LLM writes and executes actions, typically involving external tool calls. Okay. So, multi-step agent process, sure, that's what it is. It's multiple steps. It thinks, so it should be. The LLM itself writes and executes actions because we ask it to plan for it, right? And it involves calling external tools. Is my voice back? Yes. Okay. Traditional approaches use a JSON format to specify tool names. Specify tool names, because the tool is already written by probably the human, and arguments as strings, which the system must parse to determine which tools to execute. Cool. So that's traditional, previous, well, even current methods. However, research shows that tool calling LLMs work more effectively with code directly. Do they prefer it? This is a core principle of small agents. It's the main thing. Okay. As shown in the diagram above, here, this diagram, it requires less steps as mentioned, right? So, oh wow, it is repeating the same thing, right? In the guide. Writing actions in code rather than JSON offers several key advantages. Are there disadvantages though? Composability, easily combine and reuse actions. Okay. Object management. Work directly with complex structures like images. That's true. Maybe. Hopefully. I mean, I'm guessing if there's a different function, you could still give it images. I don't think that's oh my god, I thought I was frozen. I don't think that's impossible in the other thing, but cool. Generality generality, okay, expresses any computationally possible task. Sure, it can express any computationally possible tasks. Awesome. Natural for LLMs. Ooh, I like this part. It's like it feels natural. It likes it more. I'm like, how do you know? High quality code is already present in LLM training data. That's fair. That is fair. Okay. How does a code agent work? How does a code agent work? We have the prompt. This is the system prompt. A task step meaning input from the user, right? No, it's not. Because it says preparation, put the task and images into a task step and add it to logs. We have an action step. While final answer tool has not been called, repeat this. When it's final answer, give it to the user, right? Yeah. Cool. So, this diagram above illustrates how codeagents.run operates. Ooh, cool. Following the React framework we mentioned in Unit 1, the main abstraction for agents and small agents is a multi-step agent, right? Which serves as the core building block. Code agent is a kind of special kind of multi-step agent, okay, as we will see in the example below. So, a code agent performs actions through a cycle of steps. Yes, with existing variables and knowledge being incorporated into agent's context, which is kept in execution log. We have an execution log. Okay, I see logs. I do wonder if they think LLMs aren't great with JSON. If YAML would be an answer to explore. I thought JSON should be like intuitive. But it is cool if there's like some sort of comparative study. I wondered, oh, last week and spent some time trying to Google an answer, but Oh, wow. You thought about it before now. That means you have to fill in the gap. You have to do your own academic research. And yeah, academic research requires a lot of money. So you have to apply for a grant first. Sorry. Okay. So the system prompt is stored in a system prompt step. Cool. And the user query is logged in a task step. See, I said this is the user query. I didn't believe in myself, but it is. YAML is more readable for humans but harder to parse, right? And arguably with special cases harder to write. So JSON should be more intuitive. So yeah, task step should have user's input. Then the following while loop is executed. Method agent write memory to messages writes the agent's log into a list of LLM readable chat messages. The template, cool. These messages are sent to a model which generates a completion, meaning answer. The completion is parsed to extract the action, which in our case should be a code snippet since we're working with a code agent. Right. Okay. But we're not out yet. The action is executed, the result is are logged into memory in action step. And this is our action step. So these steps happen in generation and parsing, execution, and this is the result. At the end of each step, if the agent includes any function calls, in agent.step callback, they are executed. Let's see some examples. Okay. There's a notebook. I think I have it opened. Isn't it yes, it is this notebook. And we can try and run it. We will probably fail, but trying has not, as far as I know, killed anyone yet. Okay, maybe it has. Do not quote me on that. Alfred, this is Alfred, right? Is planning a party at the Wayne family mansion. Are they all alive? Why are we partying? And needs your help to ensure everything goes smoothly. To assist him, okay, just double checking that Alfred is not the human. It is the quote-unquote robot. To assist him, we'll apply that we've learned about how a multi-step code agent operates. All right, sure. So, Alfred, I need you to plan the party. Certainly, sir. Is Alfred British? Sounds British. If you haven't installed smolagents yet, let's do that. I think we're here now. So, I need to do all the login stuff. Yeah. Selecting a playlist. Yeah, no, it is almost exactly the same thing. But I'm gonna... No, it's not. It is. Is it? Does not seem like it. Alright. I'm gonna try and do the back and forth. But first, I need to log in. Which means we hide our screen. Hello, it's me. Some really big changes happened last week. And I'm happy about the big changes that happened in my life. Yes, I do need the token. HF token. Oh no, not you. You. And I think this is what I need to do. I have not finished it, but I think it's just a login instead of notebook login, and I think if I give it the href token thingy, it should work. And if it doesn't, we shall fix it. I just don't want to copy and paste. Run and run. I guess do have access. It worked! Yay! So I'm just gonna run this. Do I run this? No. I'm gonna read it first. In the LLM world, people seem to be saying good things about the Alibaba Quinn models. Yeah. I have, like, did I see? It's like one of the top ones from HuggingFace. I don't know if I saw it in this. No, I don't think I saw it in this lesson. But like, I chose it instead of the one that Meta that I didn't have access for, right? Or was it already selected differently? Anyway, yes, I have also heard quite a lot about it. So we logged in now. We're selecting a playlist, I suppose. Music is an essential part of a successful party. Alfred needs some help selecting the playlist. Luckily, Small Agents has got us covered. We can build an agent capable of searching the web using DuckDuckGo, giving the agent access to this tool. We include it in the tool list when creating the agent. So we have access to this search app, and for the model, hey, look. For the model, we'll, you saw it, that's why. I didn't see it. Did you see it? No, you can't see it. Did you see it? No, it's unseeable. One cannot see it. Oh, there it is. It's actually right here. You saw it probably. Maybe you didn't. Maybe it was, what is it called? The thing where you influence a person's thought without meaning to. Okay. I'm gonna remove the word best to like, or like the best chill music. I'm gonna ask for something different just to see if the output is different, and run it and see how it goes while I read this. So we're relying on the href API model, which provides access to Hugging Face's serverless inference API. The default model, it's the default model. Oh my god, is Quinn. That's very cool. Which is performant and available for fast inference, but you can select any compatible model from the hub. Running an agent is quite straightforward. I suppose the only part would be that the time it requires. When you run this example, the output will display a trace of the workflow steps being executed. It will also print the corresponding Python code in the messages. Okay. Executing parsed. Wait. Yeah. See, I'm expecting a lot of the 3 series of Qwen LLMs released a few days ago. Oh, I did not have any. I don't have any info about that. I think I need a minute to cough. Well, not a minute, but you get my point. I'm back. Okay. I don't know if you can hear the outside noise. It's pretty loud to me. What happened? I see something red. I hope no errors happened. I want to read this or try. Ooh, it actually changed my query. It changed from best chill music recommendation for a party at the Wayne's Mansion to best chill music for a party, which is actually better prompt. It's more straightforward. This is a playlist, Spotify playlist, chill hits, chill songs. That is a lot of playlists. I did not realize it had access to YouTube as well. Spotify, audio tips. What is that? So cool. Wow, that is a lot of different websites. Cool. NPR.org. How can it change the prompt? Did it not though? It says executing parsed code. It parsed your input. Like, if I go back up, there's this, where's the one that says parsing? There it is. Parsing, generation and parsing. Did it not though? Like, because even here, it says, it did though, yeah. It's web searching this. Because, like, who cares about... it's actually interesting. Yeah, this is what it searched. It was good that it didn't search the prompt exactly. Like, the prompt is... Oh my. Wait. So, for me, it just forgot about the Wayne Mansion, and it's just a party because I said chill. But here it says best music for a Batman party. Do I need to go for 5 minutes? I hope I don't. I'm not gonna go yet. If the outside noise becomes louder, I might. But it's not loud right now. So, after a few steps, you'll see the generated playlist that Alfred can use for the party. Wait, where's the output code? You know what? I'm gonna try and look at their output code because let's open their unedited notebook. Because I'm curious, what's a Batman song? Maybe like songs within Batman, like movies. Yes, I'm worried about my chickens. Yeah, well, they're not my chickens, but you know, half mine, half neighbors. They're just being loud, and I'm like, is something happening to them? Are they dying? And they're quiet now. And they're so loud, it feels like they're next to me, but they're so far away. Oh wow, even this is different. Best party for Grand Mansion. Party music. Major party. Okay. Uh So, using a custom tool to prepare the menu. Oh wow. So music, we're good. Now we need a menu. Would I trust an LLM for a menu? Does it know any cultural stuff? Probably. 3-course dinner with juice and dessert. Orange juice, sure. Even grape juice is actually drinkable. And I actually really love it. Anyway, now that we have, do we have the output for this? Because, do we? Okay, so we have, wow, we do. Happy is Here by Pharrell Williams. That one I know. I guess these are pretty chill. I don't think that's chill. Oh my god. These are just party songs, which meh. Anyway. Some of them are like old. Like 90s music old. Yeah, these are just nostalgic songs. So now what? We just played it. Why are we running it again? And then, oh wow, grape juice is high in sugar. Maybe some people add sugar to their grape juice because it's like a Ramadan staple. And especially the ones you buy, they're just sugar. But if you make it yourself, then you know what's in, like what you put in it. Oh my! It's changing the what? It changed the input, well, input again. Best music for. Wait, no, hold up. No, is this for real? When you run this example, oh. Okay, this is hold up. Why is this not editable? I don't get it. Is this a part of my output or cuz like this is my out Astaghfirullah. I thought this was my code. This is my code. And that's why I'm like, these songs are not chill. Let's see if my songs are chill. Failed. Code execution failed because DuckDuckGo search has a rate limit. But you're gonna try, right? These are playlists. These are not songs. Okay. Yeah, this is a markup. Okay. Cool. When you run this example, the output will display a trace of workflow steps being executed. It will also print the corresponding Python code with the message. Cool. And now the menu. I thought so my songs are not exactly songs, they are playlists, but oh wow, that's longer than I thought. Interesting. Okay, Imagine Dragons, I've heard of that one. Cool, chill vibes, why not? Nice. Anywho. Oh, are these songs? Oh, these are songs. We got a list of songs. Broccoli? That's a song? It's odd that their example version jumped to assuming that at Wayne's meant Batman. That's true. But like Wayne's Mansion together is Batman, you know? Yes, I love this song. It's like childhood thing. What else? Astaghfirullah, let's go. Okay, so for the menu. Now that we have selected a playlist, we need to organize. I asked for chill music and it's giving me like stuff that are not chill. We need to organize the music for the guests. Again, Alfred can take advantage of small agents to do so. Here, we use the @tool decorator to define a custom function that acts as a tool. Should we do a custom one? We'll cover tool creation in more detail later, so for now we can simply run the code. Okay, so this is our. Do we have? Okay. So many ifs. Okay, cool. As you see in the example below, we will create a tool using @tool decorator and include it in the tools list. Yes. With that, I suppose the model can recognize it as a tool. So, casual, formal, superhero, or custom. Oh, okay. I thought the ifs are for like, but no, these are prompts. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna change my prompt from 3-course dinner with with tea, obviously. Not even coffee, tea. Oh, we run it. I'd rather should we run it here? I feel like this is not clean. You it's a formal party. Ooh. Wait, why can't I close this? Close, hide. There we go. And then declaration running. That's how it works. Okay, we are at the actual limit, right? Hold up, what's happening? Why is the red? Is it because it's red on black? That's why it looks so ugly. It's gray, not black, but you get my point. Payment required. Oops. Did I overuse it? Well, you will not see a penny from me, so thanks, goodbye. The agent will run for a few steps until finding the answer. Precising allowed values in the doc string helps direct agent to occasion argument that argument values which exist and limit hallucinations. So if I closed it, I'm gonna go back to their notebook, which is here, and then go back down. Menu is ready. I didn't see the menu yet. Mine, where's mine? Mine is dead. And the original one should be is there any Batman food? So we're saying our prompt is prepare a formal menu for the party, and then within our can it see what's inside our function? Because it's like sending the occasion be a formal party, but doesn't know what we expect. Oh, okay. So it doesn't have to. But why is it like equals? Shouldn't be like include? Wouldn't that be an error? Wedding? Dude. Custom menu for the butler, custom menu. And then so now the model is just creating the menu. We're not searching. Appetizers, main courses, and desserts. Nice. Cool. We didn't get the formal one. Output was none. This is also none? Is this different? No. Did it choose? No. Okay, it did not. I need to consume water. So I'm gonna do that. Should we try and have the model do the same? For funsies? Where is she? You can still hear the chickens. You can barely see the water in my hand. Back to default mode. I think it's a morning thing, they're being loud. Because if it was anything bad, a parent would wake up and check on them. But I will if I'm concerned. Right now, my level of concern is low-ish. But thank you for being nice to all the chickens. Yeah, it's morning. It's no, please don't apologize. So sounds just travel faster. You can hear birds chirping, probably. And I think the chickens get scared easily, because there are other things around them. So I hope that's the case. Yeah, they're in their safe coop, you know. Hopefully. It's just that they're not my responsibility, and cats are my responsibility, not chickens. And the cats are most of the time nice. Most of the time. So, code agency. Oh my god, really? It's been years since I was somewhere that had chickens. I was trying to decide what kind of chickens. Commotion sounded. Okay, I guess I can say that there are other bird-like creatures around them, because chickens are birds, right? So I'm guessing they are fighting, hopefully. You know, geese are very protective of their kids, so even when I pass by, they want to kill me. So I'm guessing that's the commotion, hopefully, and not other dangerous stuff. Using Python imports inside the agent? What does that mean? Oh yeah, geese are mean. 100%. Never liked them. They're adorable though. They're babies. Is there a name for them? Ducks? Baby goose. Yeah. We have the playlist and menu ready, but we need to check one more crucial detail. Preparation time? Okay, see, that's something I wouldn't know, because I'm someone who doesn't know how much time something is needed. So one would hope that a language model would have more information about how much preparation time is needed for something, you know? Alfred needs to calculate when everything would be ready if he started preparing now. Wait, Alfred is doing the preparation? That's fun. In case they need assistance from other superheroes. Okay. Small Agents specializes in agents that write and execute Python code snippets, offering sandboxed execution for security. Code execution has strict security measures. Imports outside a predefined safe list are blocked by default. That's nice. That's good. However, you can authorize additional imports by passing them as strings. Additional authorized imports. I suppose it's necessary to do stuff, but I personally would not want my model to have too much authority. For more details on secure code execution, I'm not gonna look into it too much. I'm just gonna look at it. Secure. Research papers. Okay, we literally just looked at this part. Local code execution. Their local Python executor. Each time I read the word executor or execution, I feel like someone's killing someone. Authorized imports. Docker, nice. Sandbox execution. Hopefully safe. Nice. It says it's 100% safe. Like, I'm gonna trust it. When creating the agents, we'll use... Did I just read that? No. We'll use additional authorized imports to allow for importing the datetime module. Nice. So now we're calling huh? What? I didn't even see it. Wait, where? Twitch ban incoming for violent language? Where? Oh my god. I'm like, what did I say? Yeah, okay. Okay. I said execution too many times. Whoops. The problem is I'm making it weird. Like Twitch wouldn't have noticed if I hadn't put it in context. No. We're executing code, people. I saw a meme-ish where like words that are supposed to be vulgar were banned. Was it Steam? And like they were hiding parts of a word because it had that word. So it was surprisingly unintelligent, you know? Like the word assumption would be would have stars, you know? Exactly, something like that. So yep, basically stuff like that. So I'm guessing Twitch is not that dumb. That they're monitoring stuff model. I'm hoping. Okay. So yeah. So we're calling our agent from the href API model. We are authorizing the import of datetime, which is, I'm guessing, something outside of our system. Because I was asking Copilot recently, how many days between two dates, and in my head I was like, I'm gonna say how many days between like 2000 something to oh, it's a town in England. Thank you. I don't know how to read it, so I'm not gonna attempt it, but thanks. These look like names instead of like words that have meaning. So yeah, my first like thought was to say from that day to today, which I'm definitely guessing Microsoft would know what today is. They probably have something like this. But then I was like, oh wait, I'm just gonna write today's date instead of asking it in case it asks, wait, what is today? Because before, ChatGPT didn't know what year it was, didn't know what date it was. Probably it does now with all the I'm guessing agents. It probably has agents. Okay, so we're running this prompt. We need to prepare for the party. Thing is, like the way it's prompting it, it feels childish because it's like Alfred needs to do this. Does it know its name is Alfred? Prepare drinks. Wait, we give it the time. I don't know how time works. Decorate the mansion. So what if we start now? At what time will it be ready? Just some of these. This does not require artificial intelligence, for God's sake. Okay, these examples are just the beginning of what you can do with code agents, and we're already starting to see their utility for preparing the party. I mean, okay, not that I'll never need it, you know. You can learn more about how to build code agents in the documentation. So in summary, not that we're at the end, but in summary, Small Agents specializes in agents that write and execute Python code snippets, offering sandboxed execution for security. It supports both local and API-based language models, making it adaptable to various development environments. Nice. Most providers just add current date to the prompt, I think. Oh my god. What? That is easy. Like, it feels like cheating. I suppose it is a very necessary thing. I don't know. Wow. Sharing our custom party. Hold up. Was this part supposed to have been run? Do we see the output? Okay, we see it here. Okay, it's writing code. It's summing up the code. It gives us total time, checks current time, and end of time. Like, a human could do this. And apparently this was in February. So yeah, oh, we're doing it again? Why? Same code but formatted differently. That's sweet. It only removed us milliseconds. Again, it's trying again. What for? To say the word end time? Dude, you're being so harsh on yourself. Look at it. It's trying again. It's like failed attempt. Kill it. Okay. Hold up. This one's the same as above. Anywho, so we have a final answer. And like, look, it's trying so many times. It took from, hold up, wait, okay, first run, 4538, 4601, 4615, and then 4628. It took 50 seconds to answer because it wasn't happy with the format of the output. That's cute. That's cute. Where are we? What are we doing? Okay. Interesting. Why is this one so long? I was here. I am here. Nope. Am I here? No. Am I here? No. I'm here. Oh, sharing to the hub. Okay. We can do that. Do I need to cough or do I need to drink water? I feel like I should do both. Let me mute myself. One done. Next. Drinking the water without changing the model because it's going to be not too long. Okay. So, we're sharing our agent to the hub. So, wouldn't it be amazing to share our very own Alfred agent with the community? Why not? By doing so, anyone can easily download and use the agent directly from the hub, bringing the ultimate party planner of Gotham to their fingertips. Let's make it happen. I bet you can hear the dog as well. It's a neighbor's dog. It's pretty loud. I'm not monitoring my sound, but I'm monitoring the outside world because ears just remain open. I was like, I mean, I can focus on something and not hear other stuff because sometimes you just can't hear people. But like, you can stop your nose from smelling, you can close your eyes, you can shut your mouth if you want to, but you cannot close your ears without physical intervention. It's very interesting. Oh, really? Thank you. Barely an inconvenience. That's nice. Okay. I'm glad. I actually don't know if I have noise suppression on the mic. It's a thing that could be added, but I don't know if I did. Because sometimes it makes it Sort of like, where is the thing? Filters. There we go. No, I don't. I could try, but if it's not an inconvenience, then that's nice. The Small Agents library makes this possible by allowing you to share a complete agent with the community and download others for immediate use. It's as simple as the following. The tensor, okay, it's a muscle. Had to Google the name. Somewhat lets you close your I'm like trying to find the muscle. Where is it? Do I have it? I feel like I don't. Where is it? How am I supposed to use it? Is it the thing where you're like yawning and it feels like you cannot? I don't know that it's consciously controllable. But like when you're yawning, it feels like something is blocking your ear. So when you open your mouth, even when you're not yawning, you could make, oh yeah, that is that thing. I'm like testing it now. Yep. A yawn just came, as if when I was fake yawning. But yeah, if you fake yawn, you can actually do that. It's changing the tension of your eardrum. A response to sound. That's cool. Okay. I might try that in the future. But I mean, focus can help. Like when you're focused on another thing, you can avoid other stuff. It engages to offer some protection against loud sounds. Oh, okay. I guess when something loud happens, you can hear the ringing and the Is that the protection? Anyway, the sounds are bigger than normal. Actually, I needed a break. I wasn't sure how I'm going to get the break, but this is like a break. It's cool though. Random stuff sometimes is cool. Well, most of the time. I'm just saying that you can hear all of the noise because I have the window open because it's warm inside. But I don't know if I close the door if it makes that big of a change. Anywho, where are we? So yeah, you can download other people's agents. You can upload your own agents. Since my agent is actually dead. Hold up. We didn't make any changes to the agent, did we? Yeah, definitely it's warm. You'd be surprised. Oh, I guess we have tools. Ah, that's why. I mean, right now it's not in the 30s, but it will definitely get to the let me see. I have the weather on my watch because it updates sometimes. Apparently it's somewhere around 22, but oh yeah, for sure it will go to, I don't think it will go to 35, but it will definitely go to like 32. And I'm guessing because I cannot see the weather app right now. I could look at the weather app. Weather. Oh, yeah, I guess the weather is cloudy. But apparently, what the hell? Well, what is this? Oh, 32. It should go to 32. Cool. So yeah, pretty warm. Welcome to my country. It's not too bad. I suppose, yeah. When the nights get up to, will nights ever get up to, yeah, that's true. It is heading to winter in the south. But do nights ever stay in 30? I feel like feel like they don't. I feel like even in August, which is most of the time the warmest weather. Okay, let's not mess things up. Yeah, I don't think it stays in 30, but I don't know. Now I'm like, I need to see last year's weather. Maybe it's because the AC is on most of the time. At home, at work. That's why I don't feel it. But like, let's say like early August, late July, maybe sometime even up until mid-August, it does go to like 45, sometimes 47. I don't think, like when you're in a car, the car will tell you it's 50 outside because the car heats up, but I don't think it actually, like the weather app says it's 50. But even then, it should come back to like 25. Yeah. So the nights are the biggest problem. I think like countries where the weather difference from winter to summer is that high have really good AC, you know? Like yeah. So we have heating and cooling things. Yeah. That was a nice break. Thank you. Because my brain was like 50% fried. And I was like, it's not even a full hour yet. Because I started the stream, I guess. Okay, it has been a full hour. Okay, that's good. That's good. Personally, I have around at least another hour and a half of time. But can I go that far? I'm curious because I started streaming 30 minutes earlier because sunrise is coming back, like going backwards. Yeah. So you can push the agent to the hub. You can download it again and use it. I guess the only change that we did is add tools. We did not change the model, obviously. What's exciting is that shared agents are directly available as HuggingFace spaces, allowing you to interact with them in real time. You can explore agents here. There's a tab for agents. No. Oh, okay. It's just this one. That's nice. That's cute. Text to images. Text to images. Korea in years gone by don't even want people to leave a fan running when they sleep. There's a whole myth about it, sucking all the air out of the room. What? I had not heard that. That's fun. Sort of funny. But like, they obviously use AC. Oh wow. Fan death? Oh, mid 2000s? That's an actual belief? That's funny. I mean, I hope no one died. It has a name. That's very interesting. What about the wall-mounted ACs? I mean, they have fans inside. I guess they can't reach you. But like, you definitely cannot fall asleep with only a fan. July and August here. So, don't worry about fan deaths here. Because you. Oh my god. What? I have not heard about that. I'm curious what they actually died from. Now I'm curious, but If they died from natural causes or under less clear, probably it's either natural causes or something. Like, I don't know. I hope that's not the case, but like, South Korea has very bad, okay, now I'm really curious, has very bad, like, what's it called? Air quality? I hope that's not the reason. Okay. What? Nope, not these. I want, So the idea came from is unclear, but fears about electric fans date back to their introduction to Korea in the 20s and 30s. I suppose. Is that the South Korean government created or perpetuated the myth as propaganda to curb energy consumption. Oh my god, that's interesting. In the 70s, but Slate reports that the myth is much older. So has anyone died? I hope not. Hold up. Oh, in a closed room with no windows open, you obviously have to open a window when you turn on a fan because it feels 답답해, as Koreans say it. Like, it feels like dead air moving around. I suppose. It's not real. Well, I'm looking into it just in case. Just in case. No. Thing is, if you want good airflow, you open the window when you turn on a fan. But if you turn on AC, you close. But you can easily blame a not real thing. Absolutely. Yeah. For the AC, you do not need to open, not turn on a window, because then you lose the cold air. So it's even like in a car, it's the same. If it's fan only. Anywho. While the proposed mechanics of a fan death are impossible, I hope there are no media coverage, the government. What? I don't see any actual deaths lists here, so I hope it didn't happen. Like, I don't know. But it probably came from something, right? People where I am get confused because they might call central evaporative cooling system also AC. Huh? And for evap cooling, opening windows helps. Let me see what that is. Oh. We have these. I did not know what these are called. That's nice. Yeah. It's like a system in the whole house. I think, yeah, most houses here have these. And I personally would not open a window when this is turned on. But what you could do is like open a sliver of a window. Not the whole thing. Like multiple windows in multiple rooms, because it's a central thingy. This is interesting. Evap cooling. Yeah. It runs water inside itself and it has a fan-like thingy. Opening a window a little actually makes it worse. Wait, work better. I thought you said worse. Whew, yes. Okay. So yeah, just like open a sliver of a window. So there's some movement, but not to lose the cooling. Yay. But now the proper AC that operates more like a fridge. Yeah. Those ones require a lot of electricity, so we have it at work, we have it at home, but the usage is, yeah. This is really interesting. The fact that, like, I didn't know if other countries use this. But I suppose other places where the weather gets hot have multiple styles of, I'm just gonna call it AC because it feels general. Yeah. There are even like smaller ones for one rooms. Yeah. That used to be very in, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. But now the ones that are in are huge, but they are like the central stuff. Swamp coolers. Why? Because it uses water. Evaporative coolers, yeah. Hmm. Hmm. I didn't know the name. Thank you for telling me. Oh, the increased humidity, I suppose. But if it's cool enough, then you don't really feel it. And is cool humidity that bad? I don't know. I really don't know. Wait. Alfred is a chat bot. Can I chat with Alfred? I'm like, Alfred, do we have a good okay. Yeah. Cuz dry weather just kills your skin. What can Alfred help us with? If I asked about the meals, I don't know what Alfred can help me with. I don't know, like, is everything ready? Oh, that's not how you write the word ready. For the party? Oh, that's not a question mark. And we have an error. Hello, hello. Hello. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Unauthorized. Okay. I am not authorized. Why is it taking so many steps while there's an error? That's curious. Like, if there's an error, just stop it. Final answer. Error. Kyo. Do I not have authority to use Quinn? I did just now. I guess I'm not logged in. I am though. Anyway, you may be wondering, I am wondering, how did Alfred build such an agent using small agents? Alfred built it by integrating several tools. He can generate an agent as follows. Don't worry about the tools for now. We'll have a dedicated section later in this unit to explore it in detail. I guess we have this menu tool. We have catering service tool, which is Gotham Catering Co., Wayne Manor Catering, Gotham City Events. Are these like names? Maybe payment required messages. Oh, means I'm out of HuggingFace credits. That's a good point. No, already? Is there a way I can check it? I'm gonna look into that. Find the highest rated. Oh, I see. Service. Ah, and then you get max. I guess those services have to be entered somewhere. Superhero party theme tool. What is this? Type of superhero party. Classic. Villain. Ooh. Futuristic. Forward. Huh? What is this forward? Oh, it's a class. Oh, okay. We're describing what these means. And then we have other tools that are not created by us, such as the DuckDuckGo, Visit Web Pages tool. And then these two are ours, as well as this one. But the last one was a class. We're using the HF API model. 10 steps. Oh, that's why it went so far. This one. Wow. They're now a new thing apparently, like something they've been instituting in the last month. Okay, because like I didn't know I had any credit. I guess I don't check my emails as often. Okay. Verbosity level 2. Give me an agent. That's actually nice because sometimes you're like, don't talk, just give me the answer. Best playlist for a party. We did that. Party's idea is a villain masquerade theme. That sounds cool. As you can see, we've created a code agent with several tools that enhance the agent's functionality, turning it into an ultimate party planner ready to share with the community. Yeah, I guess the tools are nice. Now it's your turn. Build your very own agent and share it with the community using the knowledge you've just learned. Is this like a requirement or is this an option? Because if it's an option, I'm not gonna do it. Inspecting our party preparator agent with open telemetry and length views? I don't know what these are. Okay, before I shut down the idea of creating a model, an agent, which again, I'm not gonna, but if I did, what would it be? I feel like it just would be a helpful assistant for learning, maybe like a research agent that has access to Google Scholar, which it already probably does. What else is out there? I suppose I would give it the opportunity to do the Pomodoro technique. Oh, I know demo code, but K-pop recommender. They probably should fail after an error, right? Seems like couldn't recover after the first. I also agree with you. Research agent sounds funny, but like maybe not only a research agent, just someone that helps you study. Like you could ask the agent, like as a system prompt, to not give final answer and just guide me through the answer. That's like a teacher slash assistant. But also, so that would be the system prompt, and like having a function that's a Pomodoro technique that would not exactly tell you interested in the course, to be honest, but have doubts about the widespread applicability of agents to real world problems. I think the idea of agents gives us more like control over the language model. I think like the output. Yeah, see? They add flexibility over code, but they add their own brittleness? Yeah. Like I like the idea of like asking it to think it over before answering. It's actually really cute. And I think I don't know if it was which one was it? The Nobel Prize winners of this year. One of them was like the thing to look out for are AI agents, and I was like, that's interesting. That's what they're saying. Like not compared to language model. Take your Pomodoro agent as an example. Oh no, definitely not. It's not a Pomodoro app. Why? Because it cannot notify you. But like you could ask it to say, what time am I in? That's literally the only thing. Yeah, no, definitely not. But it's not difficult to create a notifier, right? It's not going to be a part of the language model, obviously, but it is not easy. It's not difficult to create an app that hides the, what's the word, like, faults. You would give it all the functions of a Pomodoro app as tools. Yeah, I suppose. Like, again, if I hide it behind an actual app, then I could do a bunch of stuff, and still have it be an assistant, like a Pomodoro app plus assistant that could help you. Like, you would just say, like, this is a teacher slash assistant that can help with everything, because it's not a fine-tuned one. Question becomes, is the agent going to offer more utility than without? Sort of. Like, it just has access to more things. It has more arms. I guess a good example would be like cameras. That's useful. But you definitely cannot just like... Sometimes when you see... when you have a hammer, everything is a nail. So until you find the actual useful thing, you're gonna break a few things. I don't know. I'm just like saying we may have not found it. Oh, I'm saying like giving it visuals. Giving a language model visuals. Like a robot. Or so like something like ring thing. Security stuff. Oh, hi. Hello. Hi Muhammad. Like, wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yeah, I guess giving it, let's say you have a security focused language model and it has access to cameras outside a place, doesn't have to be a house, could be a place, and it can detect, let's even say like critters, so specific things, or even like in forests to detect forest fire and stuff. That's hella useful. But does it need to be a language model? That's a question. Because like any vision model can do the thing. I guess it could it notify you? It's just an app. Now I'm just thinking of an app. Anywho, I get your point. I don't know what's the way out, you know? Yeah, exactly. we do not need a language model to talk. You know what? We do need a language model to talk to plants, not forest fires, but plants, because apparently they say if you speak to plants, they grow better. What do you say? We create a language model that talks nicely to plants, and you add an audio aspect to it. There, we fixed all the problems in the world. Yep. How much do you need to learn about AI and get a job in the AI world? I don't know, because I do not have a job in the AI world. I would love to someday, inshallah. And it obviously depends on like where you're from and all of that. But I don't have experience, so I don't know. I think this Asian stuff is currently being debated, and maybe it's unclear if it will win out as a thing or not. Fair. It's still interesting. Like, I like the idea of, it's not fine-tuning, it's like customizing. Because fine-tuning is like with different type of data, but like you're giving it tools. I like that idea. Oh, okay, I was here. Inspecting our party preparator agent with OpenTelemetry and LangFuse. As Alfred fine-tunes the party preparator agent, he's growing wary of debugging its runs. No, Alfred. Agents by nature are unpredictable and difficult to inspect, but since he aims to build the ultimate party preparator agent and deploy it in production, he needs robust traceability for future monitoring and analysis. Once again, Small Agents comes to the rescue. It embraces the open telemetry standard for instrumenting agent runs, allowing seamless inspection and logging. With the help of LangFuse and the Small Agents instrumentor, Alfred can easily track and analyze his agent's behavior. Nice. Setting it up is straightforward. Like making a Siri or Alexa like agent might be cool and a bit useful as a conversational interface for like what time it is when I need to pull the lasagna out of the oven. Okay. I actually have a utility, I suppose, use. So smart fridges are a thing. They are a thing. It's not a thing of the future. And asking your fridge what's inside without opening it, yes, it can have cameras, would be nice. And also, even a question of like, what can I make with what you have? How cool is that? Or like, I need what based on what you have, asking the fridge, and I'm guessing you have to take the pictures of each food you put it inside. I don't think it's fair to add a camera in a fridge. That is like always live. Wait, what was I saying? Like, let's say I need something that I can prepare in 10 minutes. What should I do versus I have an hour of time? Let's make a fancy meal. Even like the recipe and the time and everything. That would be cool, right? Yeah, I think. I like your idea. I do believe that Siri, Alexa, Google Home were like a thing and then they are no longer, but that would be nice. There are tasks like where making notes hands-free is a thing. Ah, that's cool. Dirty mechanical field repair, make a note. Yeah, like they could make a note and saying like this has, yeah, that would be cool. I think probably such apps exist, I'm sure, even if they're not like wide use stuff. But yeah, like you could easily ask ChatGPT, I'm giving you notes, give me the summary, or just give me verbatim what I told you the past chat. Yeah. And even like what you're saying, like something has a crack, needs to be monitored. You could even say, I'm sure a mechanical person would not ask ChatGPT what to do about it, but it can give suggestions of like what's the severity and stuff like that. That would be interesting. But these are either mostly LM things or, yeah, I guess using the audio part. No, LMs already have this capability, but it could be seen as a tool. You want the data to go into the database and be shared by others, custom apps/systems. Interesting point. Whoa. That would be interesting if like, I wouldn't want my data to be available to others if I was taking note, but if it's a different thing, then maybe, because then you can see patterns of use and stuff. That's interesting. We don't have much left, so let me try and finish this one. So we're looking at like logs and errors and stuff, and we need to install OpenTelemetry and this thing. Next, Alfred has already created an account on LangFuse, thanks, and has an API, his API key ready. If you haven't done so yet, you can sign up here or explore alternatives. What is LangFuse? I mean, I wanted to see what it is before signing up, so let's Google it. And then these are alternatives. Inspecting. Wow, it is an app. Traces, evals, prompt management, and metrics to debug and improve your LLM application. Very interesting. Whoa. Okay. Once we have the API, we configure it as such. Public API, secret key, authorization, and then in the OS environment, do we save it? Endpoint and headers. Finally, Alfred is ready to initialize the small agent instrumenter and start tracking his agent's performance. We're calling all of these stuff, and then a trace provider, which comes from OpenTelemetry, and then add span processor, simple span processor, which comes again from that. OTLP span exporter comes from here, and then we have the small agents instrumenter dot instrument trace provider. We have this trace provider. Cool. Alfred is now connected. The runs from small agents are being logged into LangFuse, giving him full visibility into the agent's behavior. With this step, he's ready to revisit previous runs and refine his party preparator agent even further. Cool. They could do more to explain why of this. It isn't obvious. I feel like they have said why too many times. Maybe the answer is not satisfactory, but they have done a lot of like, this is why we want you to learn this. To learn more about tracing your agents, using the collected data to evaluate their performance, you can check out bonus unit 2. But I feel like bonus unit 2 should come after unit 2 is finished, which is agents observability and evaluation. That's cool. I mean, like, why? Oh, I thought, oh, okay, yeah. You had to Google what LangFuse is. Thank you, that's a good point. I did have to Google what LangFuse is, because they did not define it upstairs. So now we're just running it normally, but we're running our own agent that's on the hub, and we're asking the same question. Oh, I can see the logs. Can I see the logs, or do I need to sign in? I can see another person's log. We have step 1, step 2. What the hell is this loud sound? It's just a car passing? What sort of car is so loud? You know what? I'm not gonna brag about my car. We're gonna be chill. We have a task. And then the output is this metadata. We're using small agents. We have access to all of these. What now? I'm not gonna talk about it too much. But she arrived last week. Background music. Sure. Motorcycle sound can be yes. And like one of the family members who's much younger than me was like sitting in the car, and they can drive, so I allowed them to sit in the driver's seat, obviously without letting them drive, and they turned it on, and they pressed start, and then they pressed it again, and then they pressed it again. I was like, what are you doing? And they were like, why isn't it turning on? I was like, it's electric. You don't hear the the sound of the engine. It's not full electric, but you get my point. Like, you don't hear the engine unless you're stepping on it too harshly, you know? Thank you. It is really exciting. I am fully in love. Yeah. I've driven it for a few days now, and I'm trying to be super careful because driving on the highway and all of that. So, and I'm not used to a bigger car, shape-wise and everything. So U-turns are not, I feel like I don't know the size fully of, like, because the car feels like a part of your body. So if you don't know the size of your body, it's weird. I'm used to a smaller car, but overall, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Yeah. Yeah. I love her. Yeah. So what I'm saying is that if my car was passing by, it wouldn't be so loud. Why are these cars being so loud? That's one. Two, obviously I'm not gonna talk about the fact that some older cars are loud, because hey, I used to drive an older car. So if people don't have money, then people don't have money. They can use whatever they feel like it. Electric cars are so silent. I know. We're used to old cars. I actually love loud cars. The thing is that kids love cars that like do this annoying sound. What is it called? Drifting. So kids like loud cars, or even like BMWs who just step on it. I hate when that happens. Some electric car companies have experimented with fake engine noises over the car speakers to make it family friendly. So what this car does, when it goes forward, it's super silent, but not that silent, but it is still silent. Like you can hear the and it is a hybrid, a plug-in hybrid, so it can use the engine. Yeah, I read it second time as loud. Yes, you're right. Not old cars, loud cars, because new cars are also loud. Obviously, there are loud new cars. Yeah. So, but when it goes back, or yeah, when like the beep beep, I feel like it's super loud. And it is using the speakers. I think. Yeah. Like the beeps and boops are adorable. It has so many beeps and boops. People want cars to make them louder. I know. Same with motorcycles. They like change stuff, remove silencers inside just so that it has this annoying gun-like sound. It's annoying. Especially when you live by a highway like I do. I mean, I don't care. Most of the time I'm wearing headphones when I need to make the world quiet. When you complain about loud cars, bikes may not be. They are old. That's true. Thank you for censoring yourself. But yeah, it's pretty annoying. Because like it's a choice. It's an actual like, ooh, we can see search results. That is really cool. This is Langfuse. Langfuse is pretty cool. So yeah, I feel like I'm on a cloud when I'm driving. Yeah. Like when I see her when I'm coming back from work and she's like waiting for me, I'm like, ugh, she's beautiful. Anyway, I hate when they when they do that around midnight. They're making the cars as loud as possible just to wake people up. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I feel like we don't get that much on this highway, because it's not a place for people to stay around. It's just a highway. There are no places for people to chill. But yeah, I didn't know that. Okay, is it like lounging around or like? That's cute. Who deliberately drives a vehicle in a reckless or dangerous manner? Oh, to get provoked reaction from onlookers. I hate that. oh, yeah, okay, screeching the tires. Yeah, got it. Yeah, that's why. That's what I'm saying about like drifting. I mean, streets doing that with the tires. Yeah. Hoon. That's cool. Like a bad driving on purpose. Yep. Like, I've definitely had that. Being outside or like being in a place where it's not a highway, but it's not a neighborhood street, so the cars drive normally, and then you get that one car that does the whoosh, but also like trying to be loud to provoke onlookers. Yeah. Honestly, when you're driving, every driver around you is a bad driver. So most of the time you're the one who's a bad driver. But I feel like no driver likes the drivers unless they're being adorable. Sometimes some drivers are just adorable. They're like driving so nice, or like listening to every instruction on the road, driving under the speed limit, turning on their signals, and like sometimes when they're not driving around the speed limit, they let you pass them. All of that makes a driver a good driver. And I feel like I am doing that to other people, trying not to take up the road when I shouldn't. Yeah, especially now that I'm driving this new car, I'm like, I don't want to push it to its limit yet. Yeah, but I have driven it on the engine as well, because like sometimes you just have to step on it. Yeah. Oh, minor error. I didn't see the minor error. Did you guys see the minor error? I was gushing about my car. Where's the minor error? I see everything normal. Do we see an error? Looking for errors. Errors. Should it be red? Or should I open my eyes? Do you see the full step? I don't think so. API call. Minor error. Step 3. Unexpected error. Name re is not defined. Oh, regular expression? Where? Is it in the step? Very interesting. Let's see. Can you spot it? I did just spot it. Try to track how the agent handles it. It does? Ooh, I'm curious. So the error is in step 3. Re is not defined. I don't see. Do we see re being defined somewhere? Visit web page. Another same error. But like it's moving past it. It's just moving past it. It fully ignored it. That's how I see it anyways. Here's the direct link. Of course the error has been fixed in the meantime. But it just, yeah. Meanwhile, the suggested playlist. Oh, they have added it to Spotify. That's cute. Now that you have created your first code agent. I don't think I have, but thank you for making me think like I have. Here's how we can create We've created our first code agent, which is the agent that codes. We can learn about tool calling agents. Second type of agent available in small agents. Nice. So now we can go next. I definitely feel like I need a pause. I know I'm moving so slowly, but like I have been going over stuff for like an hour of learning, 50 minutes of talking maybe. I mean, yeah, this feels short, but then there's this part, and then there's this part. Rack systems. Tools. Tool creation. We have tomorrow. Why bother today when you have tomorrow? Unless we die, which is possible. I feel like going to the CMU. Let me see where I am. Okay, we were 7 minutes in. What do I want to do? Oh, change the title. I believe BMW has been adding agents to cars for years or so. They have some papers on archive. Whoa. How many cars have virtual agents inside them? Because I feel like a bunch do. Like, isn't that the type where you can ask it to do stuff, or is it the type that just answers your question? For example, like turn on the AC and stuff. Oh, I'm like, whoops, why can't I hear anything? Because I'm not wearing headphones. Okay.
Answering scenario, we'll briefly talk about the score. So for the question.
Okay, question answering. And oh yeah, again, I keep forgetting to add the text at the top so that we can do this. Hold up, you go up here, and then we can do this, and then we can I think conversational access to vehicle management system, basically. Can you tell it to drive fast? No, it should be like limited, obviously, to stuff that a human would need. Like, I don't know, turn on the radio and evaluation and multimodal. Okay.
Answering scenario, we'll briefly talk about the score. So, when we ask a model to answer some question, a straightforward way is just, find some reliable source, right? And then, let the model to like do the kind of reading comprehension based on your passage. So score is such a candidate set where basically, the input is just a single.
Squad is an old evaluation for question answering, right? Or is it new enough? Because I don't think I know what it does, and I'm guessing I will figure out. So I will mute myself unless I need to talk. So if it's awkwardly quiet, let me know. But I'll do that.
Go query plus a passage, which we could just extract the answer from the passage. So for example, in the first case, we just like needs to extract the William the Conqueror from the passage, which is the highlighting green, right? And then we just compare the prediction with the ground truth to calculate some metric called exact match or EM or F1. I will just cover in the next slides.
So squad is a data set or is it a evaluation thing? Oh, sorry, I punched the mic. Probably not Tesla, maybe, but we were talking about BMW, not Tesla, right? Okay. That's one of the issues Tesla faces as mainstream car, as telling the car to go faster and having to do that is called driving by wire, which is like a safety issue. Absolutely. I would not want an automated system to drive the car. Like, I have the driving assistant thing where you can tell it how not fast to go, or like, I don't know, is it called lane assist? No, that's not what's called. I'm scared to use it because I didn't have it before. Mechanical linkage of like go faster seems more safe face, I said. Obviously, because you have control. Obviously BMW would not allow tools, but yeah, maybe I suppose Tesla might. They fall for user pressure far more, or maybe everybody does. I don't know. I sorry. I don't really care about cars, but I love my car. That's it. Because, like, my friend was asking me if money was not an issue, what car would you buy? I was like, I don't have enough information about cars to think that far. I really don't. I just know what car I want, what type of car I want, and the choices that came up, I chose one of them. That's it. They are evaluated as a tech company, not a car company. Yep, that's true. That's true. Mm-hmm.
And also compare with score 1 point.
Oh yeah, pressure for tech over practicality. Fancy tech, like yeah, like loud tech. I suppose. I suppose. Sigh, sigh. Oh, I should go back. Okay, now.
Some metric called exact match or EM or F1. I will just cover in the next slides. And also compare with score 1.0 or score 1.1. Score 2.0 like introduce the unanswerable question where basically, there maybe some question is not answerable based on the current passage. So we need to, instead of letting the model directly extract some strings from the passage, the model needs to like generate a special token called a no answer, something like that. There's also another kind of well-known question answering data set, which is called Trivia QA. It contains 95,000 question answering pairs, which is collected by trivia authors. There's a lot of trivia question online, right? And then they independently gathered evidence documents, and based on documents.
Oh my god, that's interesting. Trivia questions. That's a thing we have. I should make a data set on that. Cause like question answering. 95K. Like you could probably I don't know how free it would be, but like you could go to TV who have trivia programs and ask them for their list of questions. It should be available. And you're like, I'm an academic researcher with no money, you could do the Shrek cat pleading eyes thing. Yeah.
Like the model is expected to, answer this kind of trivia question. Compared with Squad, it has relatively complex and compositional question. For example, for some question,
Oh my God, look at me trying to be ethical. You obviously just steal the data. Thing is, I don't know how available the data is. And I don't know how easy it is to steal data that's not in English. Because with all the YouTube, I don't know if you know about the controversy. It was a few months ago, but it's probably still controversial. ChatGPT being trained on YouTube videos. Because it can easily transcribe the text using Whisper. But I don't know how transcribable my language is. So, yeah.
Needs to require the model to do the reasoning across sentences in order to find answers. So in terms of metrics, people usually adopt event match or EM and F1 score. So EM basically saying we just measure the
Exact match is different from F1. I thought they were the same thing. That's what it was made for, bro. Okay, I should make some tool like that. Like the original intent is somewhat malicious. At least you heard that. Okay. Because it's a really good tool. Like I have fine-tuned it, used it. It's actually really good. But that was like a few years ago, maybe 1 year ago, not a few, but I have not used it recently. I don't know if there are any updates to its base model, but it's a really good tool that can easily be used maliciously. Sigh number 2. Okay.
we just compare the prediction with the ground truth, one of the ground truth answer. There might be multiple ground truth answer, but as long as that one of the ground truth answer could match the prediction.
When OpenAI still release their tools. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. No, they definitely stopped a while back with all the strawberry stuff. I'm not as aware of their updates. Like when is it ChatGPT OpenAI related stuff or is it Anthropic related stuff? Like I think it was recently. Was it Anthropic or was it OpenAI? Oh my God, I feel like it was OpenAI. I might be wrong. It was like 3 engineers talking. They were adorable, super like not camera familiar, talking about technology. Like it was cute. It was human. We'll see how the open weight LM they release in a few months turns out. Ooh. Yeah. Again, I'm not that in tune with their recent stuff. We'll see. We shall see. Oh, by the way, I saw that Twitch told me in 2 days it's my affiliate anniversary. I don't think it's my streaming anniversary, but it's my affiliate anniversary. So it was like, would you want to celebrate? I'm like, I don't know. Is there anything different about a celebrate stream versus a normal stream? Like it could be like a chill stream. I've never done one of those. I'm not chill. But I can ask around on Discord if anyone has any ideas. Because like even if I plan something, it's not going to be something that requires too much preparation. I'm lazy. After the DeepSeek thing. Oh, they were losing face of releasing anything and committed to releasing small open weight models. Oh, not releasing. Okay, so it's both a problem of like if they release something, it's going to get duplicated. It's going to be used in a way that they're not happy with it. But if they're not, they are, like you said, losing face over being so closed compared to like a entity like DeepSeek. Up to you. Worth celebrating. A lot of streamers use it to drive viewers to sub more for stream anniversaries. Is it like a tag, a thing? Like, it's nice to celebrate, but like I don't want to be too loud about it, you know? I want to celebrate in a chill way. Like, I don't know, look at memes, stuff like that. Something chill. Let's see. Let's see if I have capacity to prepare anything. Because I currently don't feel like it. I mean, like, I don't feel like I do have capacity because I need to prepare stuff for next week's stuff. A lot of advice if you seek out might be monetizing it. If you seek it out. Wait. I mean, Twitch is monetized, isn't it? Like, unless you just close it. I think people do get ads on my stuff. Yeah. No, I'm. The thing that I want to seek out is like what sort of stream it should be. That's the thing I want to seek out. Monetizing the celebration. There are ads. We shall see. We shall see. I could do a Twitch only stream. That would be interesting. Because it wouldn't make sense to celebrate Twitch anniversary on YouTube. I think I scheduled something for Monday. We shall see. Okay. I am going to play the video and not be too distracted. What time is it? Okay. I'll go for another 20 minutes because, like, can you believe it? It's been like 2 hours. I guess starting early means ending early. Is that a good thing? I don't know. Let's continue for a bit. Sorry for punching the microphone. Can be anything you want. Thanks. No need to exclude YouTube viewers. They can be happy for me. That's kind. I don't feel like I've ever celebrated anniversaries. I should. It's nice. It's like a thank you to past me for starting this, you know? I don't know when my actual starting the Twitch channel anniversary is. I feel like it's way earlier. Okay, and am I distracted again? I don't know. Where can I find it? Anyway, let's not do that. Okay. I'm gonna play the video.
Prediction, we think it could achieve like score 1 or 100%. Otherwise, just achieve 0. So then, after we just calculate all of the...
Wait, exact match is literally just like compare percentage of... okay. I don't know what it would be possible, but like a birthday, we should organize it, right? It feels that way. Oh. That's actually interesting. Going, oh, now you just gave me some ideas. Because I did have multiple different models in the past. I don't know if I still have access. I probably still have access to those clips, at least on YouTube VODs, if not on Twitch. Let's see if I'm unlazy enough to do something about it. Let's see.
EM score.
Maybe we'll watch CL shorts. No, that's embarrassing. Don't watch my content. Feels embarrassing.
Over all of the question, we just do the average. So that is EM. And but sometimes EM is too strict. For example, you know,
I'm so distracted. Like, I'm barely watching the video. I actually have an idea, But it has nothing to do with celebration. So I don't know if it should be a different thing. Like one of those TV shows where they can't be bothered. Okay, that's funny, sorry. Can't be bothered to film any new footage and they just replay old stuff. Yeah. I don't know why my brain went to Hannah Montana's last episode. That I don't think was a look back. It was an actual episode. But like that was a big thing in my childhood. Childhood? I was a teenager. You get it. Yeah. I obviously watched Hannah Montana. Anywho, I do have an idea of a thing that has nothing to do with celebrating. So like I should have, yeah, okay, that's a good plan. And actually the plan is me trying to vibe code a Kaggle competition. Like something that's running right now. Like that's an idea that I've had that I haven't executed. Yeah, I think it would be interesting. Anyway,
There might be some, small difference.
I've been playing this video. Thank you. I also think it's interesting. For the past, I'd say 10 minutes and 1 minute has passed. I'm such a... Oh, you think? Okay. Yeah, so instead of a celebration, just like a new new style of content that's not different from mine, but yeah, it's like a mix of all the things that I like. Cool. I'll think about it. Because like, yeah, definitely vibe coding is not a... No, you're not. I am the one talking too much. Vibe coding is not... It does not require too much brain capacity. And on a Monday, it should be fine. Because I feel like I wouldn't have too much brain capacity on a Monday versus Friday or Saturday, which is more energetic for me. Because just knowing the fact that you don't need to go to work is just a different different vibe.
For the answer, maybe in most for most of the parts, the answer is still correct, but if it's just add some transition words or whatever words, but due to EM is kind of strict, it just achieves 0. So people also sometimes
Oh my god, that's so funny. Millennial though. But I get why the word boomer is not exactly boomer. Sometimes it's just a word. That's funny. That's a really good title. Dude, you're good. Yeah. And like that's a really good title. I'm gonna copy that so that it doesn't go away when I end this. I'm gonna steal your title and not credit you for it. Yes. I'm learning how to steal now. Mm. Hmm. I like this. Aw. Thank you. Yay. I'm gonna see if I need any like computer resources because Kaggle competitions might need computer resources, but I hope not, right? Because you can run code on Kaggle, like you run code on Copilot. I'm gonna Copilot. What the hell? I meant Colab. I'm gonna stop talking about that because it's a different topic. Might have adapted it from. Oh yeah, thank you. I'm like, is it Yuki or is it Duhu that uses the word boomer? I wasn't sure because I feel like I've seen the title Boomer Dragon or Boomer Cat, one of them. But yeah, I think it's the dragon one. Okay, we can credit a few people for the title. Thanks. We should do that.
times report F1 score, which basically just calculates the overlap between the prediction and the ground truth answer at the word level or token level. So basically, just first normalize all of the answers, remove the punctuations, for example, and then do the kind of like tokenization over the ground truth answer and the prediction, and then compare the
No boomer would call themselves boomer, I suppose. Gen X is before boomers, right? Gen X, boomers, or is it the other way around? Anywho, so it's kind of, I'm older than Gen Z or whatever. Not even I'm older than millennials, just I'm older than Gen Z. Wow. I feel like I don't mind calling myself a millennial because I feel offended when I am confused to a Gen Z, you know? Yes, I'm a younger millennial, but I'm not Gen Z, obviously. Gen X is between boomer and millennial. Ah, okay. So boomers are way, okay. Got it. I wasn't sure. Gen X are just like chill. Because I think boomers are like, they stole stuff from us, quote unquote. I'm on Reddit too much, you know? So, this part feels very manual, the exact match. Because yes, you have to remove case and a few punctuation, but this feels too manual. But I suppose it is still a metric to check. And then F1 score is something that I've used actually quite a lot. Let's see what else is next.
overlap between the prediction and the ground truth answer. And it consider both precision and recall, and finally like calculate the F1. And then like we will also briefly like talk about some other very like well adapted data sets. For example, in machine translation, there's workshop called like WMT, or workshop on machine translation, and almost every year they have like a new version of like WMT corpus. For example, in last year WMT, they have a new version of machine translation evaluation data sets, and like in this version they just highlight some important words and also some random words for people. When you do the machine translation, you also need to like pay more attention to such kind of words, so that they add such kind of thing during the evaluation. And for the summarization, people usually like adopt several data sets.
Wait, is that the only choices we have? Exact match and F1 score? I suppose, like, because are we past squad? Because I think we are. Yeah, question answering. And now we're talking about machine translation and then summarization. And now we're talking about the metrics for them. Interesting. Not really stole, but I think in some sense, collaborative. They brought into the idea that housing prices continuously going up was a good thing and protected their assets. I mean, it is a good thing for the person who has the house, you know? It's a matter of perspective. Yeah. Yeah. Like if you buy something, if you have bought something in the 80s, 70s, whatever, now it's gone up. How much? So much. Has led to the housing affordability crisis in a lot of places. Yeah, I think we're not to that level, but we're getting there. Yeah, like obviously it's difficult for new families, like especially like young people who are starting families. It's super difficult because it's like a choice between, do I want to start a family or do I want to make enough money so that I can start a family? We still have family support. I think it's a thing that's, I don't know if I'm only seeing a slice of the United States American experience of like people not having family support at all. Like, dear God, it's so bad there. The way I see it on the internet, on the news and stuff like that. I'm not gonna talk about the entertainment media, that's different. But like people being not it's like, could be the parents' fault, could be the child's. I don't know anything. It wasn't even just selfish. They saw the assets as something they could pass down to children. Huh. Didn't necessarily not consider younger generation. They just did. Oh, I guess it. Yeah, just did it imperfectly. Yeah, but like I feel like here, if you have enough family support, you could at least start something, even if you don't have your own house, even if you cannot pay rent. People live it with their families even after marriage. That's a normal thing here. So, yeah, I don't think it's not at all available, but it is very much taboo and different in other, I don't know, the way I see it on the internet. But I think it's being normalized a little bit more. Yeah. I'm sure cultures are different, but yep.
Like two of YW, one is called the XM and the other one is called CN or Daily Mail. Both of them are like compiled from the like some online news websites. For example, like the CN and Daily Mail just compiled from the CN Daily Mail. So
I
yeah,
thought
and
I thought I increased the speed. He talked so fastly. Okay, we have online stuff, online datasets.
and basically the model needs to generate a short summary based on the long documents. And for both machine translation and summarization, to some extent, they share the similar evaluation metrics. Though maybe for the machine translation, people more prefer to report BLEU or character F score, while for the summarization, people more like to report ROJ or ROJ-L and tier. So, but basically, all of these metrics here just for the first four, they calculate the overlap of n-grams between the machine-generated answer and the ground truth or reference solutions. So for example, for the translation, we just calculate the n-grams between the machine-translated output and one or more reference translations. And
Okay, so measure the overlap of n-grams between the machine translated output and the one or more reference translations. That's blue. Rouge measures the overlap of n-grams, same here, favoring okay, I don't know what this says. Specifically measures the longest common subsection. Like next to each other. Meteor accounts for stemming. My brain sees streaming. And synonyms, offering linguistic flexibility. Okay, instead of checking the word, you're checking synonyms. Wow. Character F score based on character level, huh? Instead of word level, dude, at least like do subword units. Well, which is stemming. Is more suitable for language rich morphology, I suppose. Comet and BERT used embeddings to capture similarity. That's a good thing. Parents for my generation just expect you to move out when you're 18 and finish high school. Dude, you have no money. How can you move out? I think it has slowly changed a bit since for the younger generations. That's how with how tough housing and stuff has gotten, but I imagine it's different. Absolutely. Moving out unless you live in a different city or a country. It's not common, but it's not zero. Like I know people who have, but those people moved because of jobs or because like it's not moving out, it's you live in a dormitory, you know? Yeah, no, it's an interesting topic. What? Huh? You have birds? What type? Hi, hello, welcome back. Do you have birds? I like cockatiels, right? I wouldn't buy birds if my life depended on it, but I have Ooh, canary. Let me Google it because I don't know the. Oh, that's adorable. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Like I have had access to people who have birds, and like seeing the bird multiple times, and then having the bird become friendly to you, and then playing with you, and then like like when the bird becomes so friendly to you that they want to be around you instead of others. Oh my god, just getting that type of affection from animals is very like, I don't know, like it's nice. It's validating. Ooh, coal mine, canary in a coal mine. Oh, do they sound nice? Cause I have only been friends with. You have one. Oh, right. You had a family. You had one, and then you brought a partner, and then now you have 8 sons. Wow. What I've heard is, well, I've from the internet. Jaden Animation has a bird, so she says if you don't let them have a nest, then they don't lay eggs. And I do believe her. I'm gonna show you what a cockatiel is. Bird. And then cry about it because the one that we had okay, I'm not gonna talk anymore. I'm gonna cry now. Look at how adorable. Look at that face. And then just when they give you affection, dear God. Oh, okay. You saw the same video. Okay. Yeah, she has 2 birds as far as I know now. They are so smart. They recognize you. They know the layout of your house and everything. Yeah. She was not my bird. Was it a she or a he? I have no idea. But it was not my bird. It was a bird that I had like access to, who would visit us sometimes. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I think we lost her 2 years ago, but like it's just sad because they are in your mercy. They are grown in cages. So, yeah. It's an Australian bird. That's so cool. Whoa. Um Sadly there are plenty to buy here. Yeah. I guess when the owner is a nice person, it's actually you are saving them from their annoying environment. So it's definitely like feels like you don't know what to do because yeah, like I would obviously prefer to. There are no stray like those type of birds, but stray cats. Like I would obviously prefer to be friends with a stray cat and feed them instead of buying those fancy cats that are like they're so costly. Aww. Yeah. Yeah, the thing I have seen, sadly, is like you see 5, 10 in one cage. It's so inhumane. Oh, cockatoos are adorable. Oh wow, look at that head. It's similar to the other one that we just saw, but very different. Those eyes. Beak is also somewhat similar. Should we hear the sound? Oh my god, I died. I just died. What's the sound for the cockatoo? Yeah, basically. Oh wow, okay, everybody's lying. What about the canary? What's the sound of a canary? Did I have the word canary copied and pasted? Yeah, birds are super smart. They have such a tiny brain and they're so smart. Yes. Oh, sure. Oh, there's no sound. No, oh, there it is. Oh my god, that's so nice. Such a nice sound. I wouldn't mind having 8 of these. They're like, they are characters, so they sometimes rip apart someone's. What? They can. What? Car? How? Like with their beak or their nails? This sound is really nice. Oh, it's different each time. Oh, okay. This sounds very similar to normal birds, but different also. I never knew I could love birds so much. But like after being friends with the cockatiel, I like learned how birds are, smart and friendly and all of that. I was mostly friends with cats before that. Cockatoos are quite large. Talons, that's what it's called. Whoa. Honestly, I wouldn't mind because they're so pretty. Like one of the concerns I have for my car is cat scratches. So that's why I have to cover it. So yeah. Thank God I don't have cockatoos around me. What are their sizes? They're 1 kilos? They live for 40 years? Good for them. And cockatiels, I think, live around 10 years. Yeah, 10 to 15. And they weigh 70 to 120 grams. They're tiny. Because she or he, I don't know if it was a girl or a boy, but like it would perch on my shoulder or my head. And actually, yeah, no, it would bite my ear. Cockatoos aren't mean. Just like, yeah, exploring and playing with things. Probably like if, like it would assume it's in a forest and just like ripping trees apart. Yeah. Sometimes, the changes we've done to environments of those, like every type of animal is just too much. And we're like, oh, they're destroying our lives. No, you've already destroyed their lives. They're just trying to live in it, trying to adapt. Yeah. Where was I? um. Oh, hey! I'm almost at my time. Let's see how far we want to go. General language understanding, glue. Wait, are we going? Oh, that's different. From blue. Okay, we can stoop. We can stop there. Yeah, we can stop at 40. Yeah, 14. Oh my god, I can't. Birds with curved mouths are usually intelligent. Ah, oh, you have a lot of bird knowledge. Now I'm curious. They can feel your feelings and interact with you intelligently, unlike birds with straight mouths. Oh my god, like normal birds. They have just, yep. They're a bit, hey, stupid and difficult to please. And difficult to tame, right? With time and training, you become more familiar, which is what happened with my bird. Hold up, canaries have not. Hold up, their beaks are not. They have sharp beaks. Oh, they do. I did not notice that. Thanks for saying that. Because what I've been curved beak is a parrot family trait, maybe. Don't call canaries stupid. They sound amazing. Hold up. This looks like a normal bird to me. But not yellow. Like a normal bird is ash gray. Like not ash gray, but like dust. Like my hijab right now. Train mine. Oh, oh my god. For a year? I guess the one that we had was already owned by another person. So maybe they had trained it. Maybe. Because it was not a small one. I don't know if it was an adult or not. But they knew eating and stuff. To hold out your hand to eat. Wow, that's clear. What I want to do is I have a birdhouse, and like just for wild birds, I want them to have a place to eat and drink, especially during the summer. I have put the birdhouse in a tree for like a few months. Nothing. No one's eating anything. I'm like, dude, it's free food. Take it. Yeah, yellow for a small bird is maybe not the best camouflage for like a tree. Probably it's if I just write the word bird. Do we get? Oh no, these are fancy birds. Like what's a normal bird? Even this is not a normal bird. Common bird? Should I write that? Common. I suppose. Yeah, maybe this. Maybe. Yeah, probably. Exactly this one, actually. I mean, not exactly, but the color. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Garden birds. Yeah. Those ones are definitely not easy to please. Because they know humans are not the best. They've been around humans enough to realize. But what are they? Do they have a name? Dead Sea Sparrow? No, it's not. That's a sparrow? You came from the Dead Sea? Hold up. What are you doing in my garden? I mean, not my garden, but you know. Cool. There's no sound. Anywho. Yeah, like I said, I've grown a liking to birds more. And I want to make them my friends, just like how I can make cats my friend. I want animals to be my friends, in case a Snow White situation happens to me. I mean, I'd probably be eaten by dogs, but you know.
Rouge also like calculates such kind of overlaps, but more favor recall. And Rouge L just basically means we
Rouge L? Oh, okay. House sparrow. I like them more than any type. They're so common, I feel like they're being overlooked. But, okay, house sparrow. Yeah, I see that. Yep. They sound really nice. I like their chirping. I hear it quite a lot. But they are smart enough to not, especially like we have cats, so they wouldn't just be close. They're just on top of trees. Oh, this is a recall. There we go. Now I understand.
just measure the longest common subsequence. Meteor account for stemming and synonyms, offering some flexibility than blue. And like
Back to work. Back to focus. Yes.
char F or character F score is just doing like character level n-grams instead of word gram. Yeah, and we also have some embedding based metrics or similarity based metric. Basically, instead of directly calculating the word level or like character level in grams, we use embedding models like BERT to
Right. Embedding to see them in virtual. I was explaining the idea of like, what is it called? The space, embedding space, and the person was not a technical person. They were not a computer background person, and they didn't get me. Like they were like, but how does it work? I was like, so in, I didn't say embedding space. I said in like a 3D space, like XYZ. Words that have closer meanings would be together, so it would understand, quote unquote. And they were like, yeah, but that's, I'd rather use an LLM than use something that, I don't know. It did not satisfy them that such a thing, because like obviously the LLM is using the same idea in a way, I think. Anywho.
Calculate to extract the representation of the prediction and the ground truth answer. And then we just calculate the semantic similarity between the prediction and the references.
Awesome. We studied for another 7 minutes. How productive are we? As usual, I'm copying the current time and pasting it at the URL so that we can come back here next time. I have not changed anything. Why we didn't get like a bajillion ads today? Why did the other day I got like 2-3 ads in a matter of like, I don't know, definitely not so long. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah, wow. I don't know if I've ever had a 3-hour stream, but I'm getting close. This one's like 2 hours and 45 minutes. Yeah. I can start sometimes pushing back and saying I don't understand. It is a good reaction. It means they are trying. Yeah, that's a good point. You're right. Definitely, for sure. Yeah, I started early today. I think it's easier. Well, I could start late, but I'm like awake, so I was like, why should I start late? I'm awake already. And I didn't have anything to set up. I had made coffee. I had clothes of the model ready. I changed it yesterday. Thank you for the lovely conversations. Oh, alaikum assalam. Hi, Muhammad. I actually wanted to say something to you, if you can believe that. I had a question, if you are interested in answering. My question was, as you, I think, were a high school student, right? Am I wrong? Like a high school aged person who has recently finished high school. My question is, how much coding and programming foundation information do you have? Because I think you were interested in ML and AI stuff, but like, I'm curious how much basic knowledge you have. Oh, sorry, there are two Muhammads in the chat right now. I'm gonna say Muhammad number 2, or YouTube Muhammad instead of Twitch Muhammad. How's that? You're on Twitch. Yeah, exactly. So you are like teenager. So yeah, because I'm not like, I am being serious. If you like, I forgot to say last time, but if you don't have enough foundational information, I would definitely not say start with like fast AI and nice. Okay, that's good. What is OSSU? Oh, wow. That's awesome. Okay, so you already started something. That is amazing. I was going to. Okay, that's cool. Okay. So it's awesome that you already started something. And I do recommend you continue for like, I don't know how long it is. Is it like a few months? Because like, I was going to recommend Free Code Camp, but you already found something. I do recommend you continue on whatever it is that you are starting from, because like I have more information about Free Code Camp. That's why Open Source Society University. Awesome. I get it. So now I'm learning coding first. Exactly. That's so smart. Good job. Yeah, because like, you need the foundational knowledge first. It doesn't have to be perfect foundational knowledge, because you could still like use stuff like ChatGPT to help with your projects if you start any. But it has to come from a level of understanding, right? Yeah. Yep. That's it. That's what I wanted to say. If you have enough coding knowledge to go to the AI stuff, which, what is enough? I don't know, honestly. Like if you asked me what is enough coding knowledge for me to go to the AI stuff, I don't know. It has to be like something that even you don't need to think you are good enough. You could just like move between two of them. But you still need to have some foundational understanding first, you know? Yep. Okay. Awesome. Thank you for being here. That's cool. If you're interested in web, I'm here. So I think Free Code Camp, I have not checked their list of courses, but I think it was. Oh, that's so kind of you. Wow. That's nice. The two Muhammads are connecting. That would be actually really kind of you. But yeah, I don't know if YouTube Muhammad can read, but Twitch Muhammad said if you're interested in web that they could help support. Maybe obviously not help fully, but it's still like support. Let me look at the open source society. Wow. Open source society. Curricula. CS data. Oh wow, it's different stuff. It's not only CS. Nice. Oh, a Discord full of people to support. That's awesome. College curricula through free resources. Nice. I'm curious about the curriculum. Wow. It's like a full university style thing. I mean, the timeline and everything. Yep. They are on YouTube. Ooh, that's a paper. That's a fancy paper. Data science. Yep, we know what data science sort of is. Mathematical foundation. Computational statistical thinking, mathematical foundation, model building, assets, algorithms, and software data creation, knowledge transfer. Fancy. This is really cool. Okay, that's nice. Oh, wow. Hi, YouTube is better. Hi. I mean, YouTube is nicer. Go to their GitHub. Sure, why not? Let's do that. Let me go to OSSU GitHub. Well, do I go to the computer science one? They have a website, they have a repo. I'm thinking without, I'm reading without saying it out loud. Okay, so this is the CS one. Intro to CS, Core CS, Advanced CS. Nice. Core programming, core math. Yeah, you have to study math. It is sadly a part of life. Check their course to their which part of the course? Because like this is the curriculum. Because you said you started it, right? You already started it? Like, for example, Intro to CS. Oh, hey, we can see that. Okay. Introduction to Computer Science. And is that the CS50 one? Hold up. Because, like, is it? Yeah. Wait. Hold up. MIT's, I've heard of, oh, wait, no, the link was wrong. Okay, let me try again. Okay, this is the link. Who is it? Who is teaching? I feel like I've seen this one. Let me go to Oh, okay, so different person. But wow, this is MIT level information, so that's pretty cool. Yeah. Semantic program design, class-based program. This is core programming. Programming languages, part ABC, object-oriented design, yeah. Software architecture, yep. These are information. Calculus differentiation. That's awesome. You're following the curriculum. This is some like intense level of college level information. That's amazing. I'm doing the course that you checked. Yeah, the first intro to CS and Python. Like, personally, like, if you finish this, I'm like, this is enough information for you to start, honestly. I, like, especially because it's like 14 weeks of information, but the more information you have, the better you will become. So I obviously suggest you continue, but also like don't limit yourself to like saying I need to finish everything before I do anything, you know? Like you can try creating stuff. Probably there are assignments that ask you to create stuff. So yeah, because like I don't, let me check free code camp because I have not done that in a while. I feel like their stuff is more hands-on, and I bet this is pretty hands-on, but I'm curious how their does that mean login? That does mean login. I can log in. I've already done that before, but I want to see curriculum. There it is. That's sort of a curriculum. So oh yeah, the full stack developer curriculum is being I must suggest this to newbies. Yeah, I bet. This like intro to computer science and programming using Python. Yeah. It's like start here probably. Prepare. Ooh. Prepare for an interview. Wow. Archived courses? Archived? Or like just courses that are available. Why is it archived? It's just these are a list of courses, right? Cuz like data visualization. I love data visualization. Scientific computing with Python. That's probably pretty similar. Maybe not. Maybe this one's a bit more advanced, like data analysis with Python. I love that. Machine learning with Python. Is this TensorFlow? I don't like TensorFlow for some reason. I don't know what's the reason. I just don't like it. Yeah, C Sharp. I love C Sharp as well. Oh, it's the Microsoft certification. Oh, I want to do that. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I have not needed C Sharp for so long. Yeah, for years. Okay, we don't look back. We don't look back. That's cool. I'm glad that you are following your interest and like, yeah, that's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna head off. Thanks for the lovely people for chatting with me and being here. And it's really cool that, you know, I feel like in a way I have a community of people, a nice small community of people online. I'm also not like the best creator. I am very, I don't know, hands off, but I like our weekend get togethers, I suppose. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate it for having the patience and for giving me your time in a way. Yeah. Please let me know if anything is needed. Oh, shut up. I don't feel like one, you know? I just feel like I'm a person who comes here No, it's not. It's not too much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you see me that way because it's interesting, you know? ML engineer. Oh, thank you. Thank you for checking out my YouTube videos. I think I have a few really nice ones. Some of them took me a lot of time. That's why I don't create, videos. They just take a lot of time. Streaming is, to me, more intuitive because everything is ready. I have the set up. ML engineer pathway, becoming a software engineer first. Do ML courses, become an ML engineer. Inshallah, inshallah. Good luck, Muhammad. I'll keep you in my prayers, and we can be supportive in, like, for example, when I'm streaming, you can say, okay, I'm gonna start my studying, stuff like that. I don't think I can be too supportive, but I will try to motivate you at least. And if Muhammad al-Haq and Muhammad Muyavia somehow can connect, that would be lovely. I don't know if both of you are on Discord or not. But yeah, I think all we can do is motivate each other because alhamdulillah, like, thank God there's a lot of resources online. Like, I didn't know about the OSSU, so that's pretty cool that you can like learn but not feel alone in your learning journey, Yeah. Okay. So thank you. See you inshallah tomorrow, 3 hours ago maybe. We shall see. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the end screen and, like, be there for a minute and then end the stream. If there's anything, let me know. If not, thank you so much. Have a lovely Friday. I think it's Friday. And yeah, good luck with your learning. Good luck with my learning. And have a lovely day. Let me go to the end screen. Bye-bye. Thank you. And bye. Hello and bye. Michael, hi.